Wait, Shelton Benjamin calling a shot right here, right now for the Intercontinental Championship. Oh, and the ref rings the bell. This is official. Wait. Benjamin going for the cover. Oh, and a near fall. Beautiful drop kick by Benjamin. And the bell got called for. But Orton grabs his Intercontinental Championship. Randy Orton was not ready for this. And baseball slide catches Orton off guard. Orton thought he was just going to get away with not having to defend his Intercontinental Championship here at Bad Blood. But out came the gold standard, Shelton Benjamin. Boot to the midsection from Orton to Benjamin. And it's official. It's an Intercontinental Championship match. Nice crossbody. Only enough for a 2 count. Randy Orton, a legend killer. Shelton Benjamin, the gold standard, an incredible athletic background Benjamin has. And Orton sends Benjamin in the turnbuckles, but Benjamin able to get out of harm's way. And a great contest so far early on. Great back and forth contest. Despite Benjamin catching Orton off guard. Orton was caught off guard by the fact this match was made official. Benjamin driving Orton into the corner, but Orton comes back with a boot to the midsection and a right to the face of Benjamin. Up and over Benjamin goes. And here comes Benjamin picking up some momentum. Goes to the cover, hooks the leg. Will it be enough? And it's only enough for a 2 count there on Randy Orton. Orton rolls the outside, looking to buy himself some time to regroup here. Been a little bit off guard, as I keep using that term, since the beginning of the match. And Benjamin now with these rights to Randy Orton and a knee to the midsection. Benjamin looking to become the Intercontinental Champion. Randy Orton, a legend killer. Oh, look at this. Benjamin sends Orton into the crowd. Great counter by Benjamin. That was much needed for Benjamin, who was in a tough spot. Orton crashing and burning onto the concrete in front of the fans in the crowd. Talk about the height that Benjamin got on that when he sent Randy Orton up and over the barricade. But now Orton's back over into the ringside area as Benjamin is right back on the attack on the legend killer. Dropping Orton face first onto the ring apron. And now sends Orton back into the ring. Benjamin goes to the cover. Nice front headlock, turning it over into a cover. Since his days in high school, Benjamin, an incredible amateur wrestling background. Look at this. Wait, roll up. And Orton looking to pick up some momentum, but a sunset flip by Benjamin, but Orton holding his ground, keeping his balance. No, he couldn't hold on for that much longer, but the way Orton was able to fall, was able to position himself to where he was able to get his hands on the bottom rope to force a rope break. So that was brilliant from Orton. He was able to hold off the sunset flip long enough to shift his weight, shift that positioning close enough so that when he did finally fall over, because he knew he couldn't hold on forever, make sure he was close enough to grab the bottom ropes immediately to force a rope break. And now Orton about to get suplexed back in the ring by Benjamin. Look at this. Randy Orton, a third-generation star, getting the fight brought to him by Benjamin. Benjamin has really shown what he's made of so far in this match. A great back and forth. And Orton had it scouted. Benjamin went for the splash to Randy Orton, but Benjamin connected with the turnbuckles as Orton was able to sidestep, getting out of harm's way. That's a big turning point for Randy Orton as he sends Benjamin back into the ring. Gonna go for the cover here. And a 2 count by the champion. And here comes the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, coming out. Randy Orton's got a smirk on his face. He knows he's got some backup now. And Orton kicking the head of Benjamin. He's got to let go of that choke. He's got a naked choke on the throat. His hand around the throat of Benjamin. And the ref forcing that to break. And then elbow pad of Orton comes off. Wonder what Orton has in mind. He had a wicked uppercut there for Benjamin. Look at this stretch of the neck. Look at the way the arm is positioned, where the knee is positioned. And Ric Flair with a smirk on his face as he watches. He's proud of someone he's taught so much to. Evolution has taken over the WWE. I mean, why wouldn't it? You've got Ric Flair, one of the greatest minds in sports entertainment and professional wrestling. You've got the Game, Triple H. You've got an animal in Batista, and you've got a legend killer in Randy Orton. And Ric Flair just cheered on as Randy Orton looks to make Shelton Benjamin fade. Benjamin trying to break free here. Look at the power of Benjamin. He's got Orton up on his shoulders, and an electric chair takes down Randy Orton. And now the count begins. Both men are down. Who's going to get back up to their feet first? We're back at ground zero. It's a square one situation. We're about to be at square one. Benjamin went for the cover. Just under 2. About the 2 count there. Orton with the boot to the midsection of Benjamin. Looking for that gut wrench. Orton has Benjamin up on his shoulders. Up on his shoulder. What is this? What a neck breaker. It seemed like what was going to be a gut wrench. Orton had all the weight of Benjamin up on his shoulder, then turning it into a neck breaker. And Orton grabbed the knee pad to pull the leg up for the cover there. Only enough for a 2 count. Let's take a look at this neck breaker one more time. Absolutely incredible offense from Randy Orton. Very innovative offense from the Legend Killer. And now Orton right back on the attack with a knee to the side of the head of Benjamin. And to the side of the head of Shelton Benjamin. And Orton holding on to the side headlock of Shelton Benjamin. Benjamin may go to sleep. This is a match that Benjamin wanted. Benjamin came to confront Randy Orton. Randy Orton was not expecting to defend his title here at Bad Blood. But Benjamin has had his fair share of issues with Evolution. A little bit of bad blood, if you will. And now these two are going at it for the Intercontinental Championship in a match. Like I said, Randy Orton wanted no part of. He did not want to defend tonight, even trying to escape with his Intercontinental Championship once the bell had already rung. You know, for someone who was really unsure when the bell rung, someone who was really flustered and caught off guard about having to defend their title, that's just how great Randy Orton is inside the squared circles. He's able to turn all that right back around. He was able to shake everything off and get focused on what needed to get done, because realizing, hey, whether or not I like it, my Intercontinental Championship is on the line. And I don't want to lose it just because Shelton Benjamin decided to interrupt what I had to say. But here comes Benjamin trying to fight on the side headlock, and Randy Orton with a clubbing blow to the back of Benjamin, breaking the hold. And a scoop slam sends Benjamin right into the mat. And now what does Orton have in mind? Orton's got something in mind here. You don't see Orton head to the top too often. You don't want to get a little overzealous here. Orton went for a high cross body, but Benjamin got out of harm's way. Great form from Orton, but nobody home. And now Benjamin with a Northern Lights suplex and a bridge. And Orton able to get the shoulder up at 2. Great counter from Benjamin. This is exactly what Benjamin needs right here. Benjamin had early control of this match, but Orton started to, found his way back in off that turnbuckle splash that Benjamin caught full contact with the turnbuckle after Randy Orton was able to get out of harm's way. And now Benjamin with a shot to Orton. And now Orton has a response of a right shot of his own, as these two go tit for tat back and forth, center of the ring. Who wants it more? It's the Intercontinental Championship on the line here at Bad Blood. Benjamin not backing down. These two are not backing down from each other. They're slugging it out in a slugfest center of the ring. Benjamin with knee to the midsection. Orton with a knee to the midsection of Benjamin. Benjamin sent to the corner, but Benjamin was able to get the elbow up. What a heavy forearm to Orton, stunning the Legend Killer, but Orton catches Benjamin with a shot to the face. Benjamin explodes up with a shoulder tackle to Orton. Orton is stumbling on his feet. And now a clothesline. And Orton, what goes up must come down. Big back body drop sends the Intercontinental Champion on his back. And now Benjamin is where he feels at home. He's up at the top. And a clothesline off the top. Benjamin goes to the cover. Will it be enough? Orton able to get the shoulder up at 2. Benjamin thought that was going to be enough to keep Randy Orton down for the 3, but it was not enough to become the new Intercontinental Champion. Orton was looking for an inverted backbreaker, but instead a side Russian leg sweep from Benjamin, who hooks the leg to crown a new champion. Orton able to get the shoulder up at 2. Just in the nick of time, Randy Orton able to get that shoulder up. What's it going to take for either of these men to get the 3 count? Who wants it more? Randy Orton is looking for an RKO, but Benjamin able to counter. And now these two are back-to-back, arms locked. Randy Orton shifts the weight to send Benjamin over him. Benjamin with a boot, spins around, and a spinning heel kick connects flush on the jaw of Randy Orton. Orton's eyes are closed, out like a light. And now Benjamin, realizing what he has just done, goes to the cover. Randy Orton could be out for a new champion, but it's not enough. Let's take a look at this one more time. Spinning, boom. That heel caught right on the jaw of Orton. Now gets caught with a big splash by Benjamin in the corner. That T-bone suplex. Oh, but Flair. The ref didn't see it. Flair put Orton's boot on the bottom rope to make sure Orton didn't lose the Intercontinental Championship. That was really rough for Shelton Benjamin, who thought he had it won. But Ric Flair getting caught. Uh-oh. Flair doesn't realize what's behind him. Who's behind him? Benjamin on the attack of Ric Flair. And now Flair getting caught. Big back body drop to Flair by Benjamin. Benjamin looking to remove Flair from the equation. And a big splash to Flair. And a big splash to Orton. And a clothesline to Flair. Benjamin rallying on both. Oh, look at this. Oh, my. The disrespect. Benjamin. Look at this. The figure 4 locked on Ric Flair. Look at this. Look at this. There's a cover. Oh, Benjamin. Can you imagine having the figure 4 locked in on Ric Flair and getting a roll-up cover on Orton? With Shelton Benjamin making work of both of these men right now. The challenger really bringing the fight. And knocked into Flair. Oh, roll-up. But only enough for a 2 count. Every time Benjamin gets so close, it's not quite there. And now Benjamin heads up to the middle to middle rope. Now he's up at the top. High cross body, but Orton rolls up. Oh, and Orton had the tights. Orton had the tights. And Orton got the victory. Orton asking for his title. He said, give me my title. Give me my title. Let's go. Come on, I'm trying to get out of here. Shelton Benjamin, you can see the shocked look in his eyes. He thought he had it won, but Orton countered, pulled the tights. The ref never saw the tights being pulled. And you can see Randy Orton and Ric Flair leaving as Orton holds on to his Intercontinental Championship for dear life. What almost slipped from his arms. On the same night, he didn't expect to defend it. He defended it, and he defended it successfully despite all the odds. Despite everything, we saw Shelton Benjamin almost pick up the victory. But even with Shelton Benjamin taking out Orton and Flair, Orton was still able to find his way back and get the victory.